NASB 2020 has some really nice editions that are coming out now. You have here a Premier Collection from Zondervan that is just coming out. I just did a review of a Prime edition from the Lockman Foundation, and there are a couple of Prime editions, so you can check those videos out. But now, Zondervan has just released a Premier Collection Bible, and it is a Thinline. So this is a 2020 NASB. They do have a Premier Collection that is in the NASB 95. But the first release of the Premier Collection in the 2020 NASB is a Thinline Bible. And the Premier Collection comes in this really nice two-piece box. The back gives all of the features of this Bible. And this one retails for $199.99, but you will be able to get it probably cheaper than that online. So these are the premium level Bibles from Zondervan called the Premier Collection, and they are packaged very nicely. They come in this black wrapping paper with the Premier Collection seal, and they also have a little sheet of paper telling about the Premier Collection. So the Bible will come with those packaging features. And here is the Bible. It is in a brown goatskin, and I really like the Premier Collection brown goatskin. It has a really nice, sturdy feel to it. Has a good grain on it, very nice to hold, not a slippery feel at all. So if you like more of a little bit more coarse texture to your leather, this has that. And this spine looks like 5 raised spine hubs. They're not tooled. There's no tooling lines on the side here, just raised. And they've kept a very consistent look with all of these Premier Collection Bibles. They look very similar to each other. Holy Bible, the translation, New American Standard Bible, and then the Zondervan as the publisher here. It is also a perimeter stitched cover, and with that brown goatskin cover, you also have these 3 ribbons, matching ribbons, the gold, brown, and red ribbon. And then there are also brown head and tail bands. Now you'll notice on the page edges here they did something unique. It's not your typical gold or red under gold. Instead, it's gold with a pattern on it. And that looks really unique, but also very classy. And then on the inside here, it says that it is a goatskin leather cover. It has the gold gilt line framing the text. The edge line construction that you see here. And I love that this is a thin line. This is kind of the typical height and width of a thin line Bible. And then also you're looking here at only about 1 inch thick. So a great Bible for carrying around, bringing with you places, very, very easy to hold. After the end sheet, which is glued together here, you do have a presentation page. Title. The publisher title page. And here's the copyright information. It is printed in China in 2022 here. Looks like the first printing of this Bible. Now they do have a leather soft, a cheaper edition of this Bible, less expensive if you would prefer to have this format, but in a much more affordable Bible. Now that I have reviewed, and it is not a premium Bible. It's just a very economy type Bible, but it's very good if you like this format, but you don't want to spend a lot of money. But if you really like this format and you want to have something that's really high quality, that's what this Premier Collection is for. Here's the table of contents. You see here that it is printed in 2 colors. You have red for the titles and black for the rest of the words. Alphabetical books of the Bible, a foreword to the New American Standard Bible, the preface, explanation of the general format, abbreviations and special markings, and then here's the Old Testament title page. A lot of you know I really like the design of the Zondervan NASB Comfort Print, the typeset design in this Bible. I really like it. You see here, I just like the design of this, and when you get into the biblical text here, I love the way that the title looks. And then also, this is a verse-by-verse double column format in the NASB Comfort Print. Again, this is the 2-color printing, so you do have some red here for the chapter heading or the section heading, and then the chapter number. The verse numbers and the verses themselves are in black. You also have translator notes on the bottom corner of the page. I believe this is listed as a 9-point text size. So it's not the largest print, but I do find that this comfort print is pretty easy to read. It looks like it is line matched. One thing I think that is a little different than the less expensive edition is this looks like it has more margin space. You also see there is a poetic stanza setting. So as we go further through the Bible here, when we get to the poetry sections, you'll see that more fully. So let's go there into the book of Psalms here. So as you see in the book of Psalms, you have the stanza setting. And this is a great place to check and see if there's a lot of ghosting, if it's noticeable, if it's distracting. And what I'm looking at here does not look distracting at all. I think you can see if you want something that is easy to carry, easy to hold, but still really quite readable, this is a great Bible. I really love this this kind of Bible, Thinline. It's not only easy to hold, it's easy to store too, because it is a Thinline. And having it in this really nice, this is 36 GSM paper. So that is really impressive. Really nice to have it in this high quality format. Getting into the New Testament with the New Testament title page. And you will see here that it's all a black letter text for the words of Christ. But you do, of course, have your NASB unique features. The Old Testament quotes in the New Testament are in caps. These are specially designed petite caps designed by 2K Denmark for this font. I was reading about that in another video that I did. And supplied words in the NASB are in italics, so you'll see occasionally some italicized words. Those are supplied by the translators to smooth out the English. So just really nice. I liked the leather soft version a lot. There were a lot of things that I said I really liked about that Bible. So having it in this premium edition, I think is absolutely wonderful. Nicer paper, the 2-color printing. Beautiful cover, those nice ribbons. Just a really, really nice Bible. When you get to the end of the biblical text, you will have these extra charts here, miracles of Jesus, parables of Jesus. Then you also have perspectives from the Bible, prayers of the Bible, promises from the Bible. So some nice little extra helps, but no maps, so that does keep it very thin. And then on the back cover here, you do have the ISBN printed on the inside. The liner, by the way, is very nice. I'm not sure if it's leather, but it does feel like leather. So really high quality materials in this Bible. One other thing I thought would be good, since I said that they're coming out with really nice editions, is just to quickly show you this compared to that NASB Prime Edition. Now this is the large print compact Bible from the Lockman Foundation. So this is considered a compact, whereas the Zondervan one we've been looking at is just a regular thin line. Now the print size in both of these is both said to be 9 point. And the advantage of the compact is it is a smaller size if you want something that's really quite small. But the advantage of the thin line from Zondervan is that it does have more breathing space on the page. Also, if you prefer that verse-by-verse format, the Zondervan has that. But if you like the paragraph single-column format, then the Prime Compact Edition is really good. Let's look at some poetry here. Both Bibles have good paper in them. I do think the Zondervan paper might be a tad brighter, but it's very similar. And actually, I think this is a 31 GSM, is what I've heard, and this is a 36 GSM. But honestly, it's very similar in its look and feel. So I do have a review of this Bible if you'd like to see this more thoroughly. But they each have really nice features about them, just depending on what you prefer. I do love that dark brown cover from the Prime Edition. It's just a really dark shade of brown. But this is also a very pleasant looking brown as well. So that is a look at the NASB 2020 Thinline Bible in the Premier Collection from Zondervan. If you have any questions or comments about this Bible, I'd love to see that in the comments section. But thank you so much for taking a look at this with me from a first perspective.